Hello everybody, welcome to our lovely session of yoga today. So let's begin by finding a nice comfortable seated position. Make yourself nice and comfortable, close your eyes and just take a few moments to arrive and relax. Just gently breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through your mouth. And continue this lovely gentle breathing for a few more moments. And with our eyes closed, as you continue to breathe, this week we're gently going to explore the idea of memory. We know as humans we hold many memories, childhood memories, family traditions, I suppose maybe even the way Christmas makes us feel. We have memories about places and people and experiences, and memory shapes really how we see life and how we feel about certain people and certain places. So, it's just a lot of the time we need to give ourselves a little bit of permission to slow down and not maybe hold on to all those memories. Maybe give ourselves permission to let go of some memories that we may be aware are not serving us. But today, let's just let go of any memories and let's be present and just enjoy, I suppose, the experience of being here. And we'll blink our eyes open and we'll just start with some lovely, nice, gentle breath work. So we're just going to inhale the right hand up towards the sky, as if we're painting really the sky, and exhale, take it down. Inhaling, lifting the hand up nice and gently and bring it to the earth. And inhale, sweep both hands up and back to the earth. So we'll go with the right hand. It's really gentle sweeping movement. As I said, it feels like you have a paintbrush and you're just maybe painting in front of you. And then take both hands up and sweep them back down. So it's a real fluid movement. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. A nice big breath in, breathe out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Let's do this twice more. Last round. And relax. Hands on to the thighs and just take 2 breaths here. So for our next, we'll just stay with the upper back and the shoulders. We're going to cactus the arms open, lift the chin, lift the heart. So it's lovely to allow the heart to shine. And then on the exhale, we press the elbows together and tuck the chin to the chest. So you're inhaling, opening. This is really good for the neck as well. And then exhaling, we'll close down that energy. So you're breathing in and then you're breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do a few more. So if you can, squeeze the shoulder blades together as you open the heart and then rounding the back slightly, tucking the chin to the chest. Breathing in and then rounding, tucking the chin to the chest. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Well done. Hands down onto the thighs. Take 2 breaths here. Allow that energy just to sink in. We're going to bring next our palms up and just draw them back towards your shoulders. So on the inhale, lift your shoulders up. So you're really squeezing them up towards your ears. On the exhale, let them drop down. Inhale, push the palms forward. And exhale, draw the elbows back. Inhale, squeeze up the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, push the energy forward. Exhale, draw back the elbows. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop them down and away. Inhale, push the energy forwards. And exhale, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, push the energy forwards. Exhale, drawing it back. So you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathing out, push the energy forward and draw it back. Twice more. And again. And relax, hands come down onto the thighs. Close your eyes and just maybe take 2 breaths. This time we're going to place both hands onto our hearts. Take a nice big inhale here. On the exhale, take the arms out wide, palms facing forward. On the next inhale, you bring the hands back, keep the elbows lifted, and on the exhale, squeeze the elbows down towards the ribs. So you're breathing in, lifting the elbows, breathing out into that T shape, breathing in, back to the heart, keep the elbows lifted, and then on the exhale, squeeze the elbows down. So breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So let's breathe through the nose. Let's take it out through the mouth. Breathing through the nose and back out through the mouth. So let's do a few more. Exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Twice more. Well done, hands onto the knees, and we're just going to release the lower back now by just doing nice circles. I'm going to go in a clockwise direction around the tailbone, around the spine. So we're still very much aware that the tailbone is connected to the earth, both hips are pressing down, and you're just circling around the spine. We're just allowing some nice fluid movement in the spine area. So it's just nice, you can bring your shoulders into it. Some people like to bring their head into it, sort of diving a little bit forward and coming back. Let's do 2 more in this general direction, and then let's swap and go the opposite way. So I do like to bring the shoulders and the elbows into it a little bit. I find it's a lovely stretch for across my middle back. And you can also, as I said, bring the head into it if you wish. So we're going to do this twice more. Nice circles around the spine. And we're just gently going to come back to center. We're going to come over now onto our hands and knees, coming into that nice table position. So again, you're very much aware of the table now. So the shoulders are directly over the wrists. And the hips are directly over the knees, and the knees are hip distance apart. We're going to just give the back a little massage with our cow pose, which is dropping the belly, pushing the seat up, rolling the shoulders back, looking back, and then we'll come into cat. So we're rolling and turning the spine the opposite direction, pushing the floor away, tucking the chin to the chest. So let's do a few of these, massaging the spine, coming into your cow, looking up, looking back, and then rounding the spine, coming into cat, pushing the floor away, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. So let's breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 2 more. Just having a nice gentle movement of energy up and down the spine. One more round. Gently coming back to center, take your right hand and place it upon your left shoulder. You're going to inhale, open all the ways up to the right, and then exhale, just tap onto that left shoulder. Let's do that twice more. Just a nice little gentle opening, gentle twist and tap, and again, open up and we'll tap. This time you're going to kick that right foot forward, coming into a nice lunge. So as we come into lunge, I want you to push the pelvis down a little bit. So you're getting that nice stretch. Now we're going to do this again. Rise the right hand, this time take it under the thigh and tap that left shoulder. So you're breathing in again, rising up, looking up, following the hand, take it under the thigh and tapping the left shoulder. Let's do two more. Breathe it in, underneath and tap the left shoulder. Breathing in, opening up the heart, and then breathing out. We're going to take that right knee back and we're going to do everything now again from the opposite side. So you're going to sweep that left hand up, looking up at the thumb. You're just going to simply tap on the shoulder. Let's do this 3 more times. Remembering to breathe. Breathing is the most important part. So it's just a lovely opening onto the side body. And we'll tap back again. When you're ready, you're going to bring that left foot forward. I will back here, scoot a little back so you can see me on the screen. Coming into that like runner's lunge, but I want you to push down the hips a little bit forward, pressing the pelvis towards the earth. You can stay on the tippy fingers of this right hand. Now take the left hand up towards the sky, take the left hand underneath the thigh and tap over onto that right shoulder. So you're breathing in, reaching up, and then breathing out, tap. Breathing in, reach up, lean back, and then tap. Let's do that once more. And come into the tap. Let's press the hands back again. Gently take back that knee. When you're ready, you're going to walk the hands out slightly. You're curling the toes underneath, and we're going to push up into that lovely downward dog. So now find that nice downward dog. Press the heels down towards the earth. Make sure you spread the fingers nice and wide. Relax the back of your neck. Allow gravity to do its thing here. Now press the chest towards the thighs. Now simply here in downward dog, you're going to come up onto your tippy toes, and then you're going to press down with the heels. So let's come up onto the tippy toes, press down with the heels, up we go again, press down with the heels, once more all the ways up, press down with the heels. This time we're going to roll forward into our plank. We'll just drop the thighs, drop the hips, look up towards the sky, and then you're pushing the seat all the way back into that downward dog. Let's do 3 more, just rolling the body, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the head, lifting the heart. It's like in this lovely up dog, and then pushing the seat back up. We're going to do 2 more, breathing in, rolling the shoulders back, looking up, pressing the pelvis forward, and then pushing the seat back up into that downward dog. Let's do this 1 more time, and this time we'll drop the knees, uncurl the toes, coming down into Sphinx. So Sphinx pose, let me move back a little bit. So Sphinx pose, we're on our elbows. The elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Our feet are a little bit wider. We're pressing into the pubic bone. We're lifting the heart. You're inhaling here. And on the exhale, you're just simply looking around, looking back at the right toes, inhaling again, forward. And on the exhale, you're twisting and looking back at those left toes. So let's do that twice more. Breathing in, nice little twist, look around. Breathing into center, little twist, look to the left. You come back again, This time we're going to press all the ways back up onto our knees. We'll bring the knees wide to each corner of the mat. Bring the toes to touch. Sit back onto the heels. Sweep the hands forward. Relax your forehead down here in lovely child's pose. So here in child's pose, we're just going to take 3 breaths. Filling up the tummy, breathing into the belly. Keeping that seat down towards the feet, relaxing the forehead. Now if your forehead doesn't reach, it's lovely to stack the fists and just allow the fists to hold the head, to hold the forehead. 2 more breaths here. Well done. So you can come into a nice comfortable seat, or you can make your way down to lying down for your meditation. Make yourself lovely and comfortable today and cuddle up. You know, this is the last few minutes just to give yourself permission to relax, to gently let go. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, scientists have found now that changes in memory as we age are quite normal. It's part of how our brain develops over a lifetime. So as we get older, we become more selective about how we use our energy. And so prioritizing what is meaningful, what is fulfilling, rather than storing all these details that we don't actually need. You know, maybe it's you know, back in the day, it was important to have a strong memory. It was essential for our work, for our family life, to be productive, to manage all our schedules. But you know, as we get older, the brain naturally shifts focus more towards this, towards well-being, towards breathing, towards being in the present moment, to having lovely relationships, lovely emotional connections, to being in nature. So, you know, we don't need to remember everything. We don't need to pack our heads in. So don't beat yourself up if a name doesn't come to mind straight away. Sometimes I have to go through all the alphabet to remember names, so don't worry about that. But today we're just going to tune in maybe to a lovely sacred place, a place that maybe holds memories as well. And sometimes, you know, places do hold memories, and we often walk into a building and we often can feel things in there, you know, things that might have happened in the past, you know. So, you know, places hold memories too. So, but for now, just find that nice, comfortable position, cuddle up, close your eyes, and just give yourself permission now to completely relax, to become at ease. And we're just going to do our lovely meditation. So with your eyes closed, imagine you're walking into a beautiful sacred place. A place that feels calm, feels safe and peaceful. This is a place not connected to religion. It's simply a place of deep rest and healing. So you walk into this sacred place, and in the center of the room, there is a beautiful, soft, comfortable chair waiting for you. So you sit down, and immediately you feel fully supported. Your body begins to soften and settle. Above you, a stunning stained glass window glows with a gentle light. A warm beam begins to shine down, landing softly on the crown of your head. You can feel the light beginning to soften the forehead, smoothing away any lines of thought and easing pressure and returning you to stillness. The light gently moves to your eyes, resting them and soothing them, allowing them to soften and let go of effort. It flows into your cheeks, releasing tension. And it gently moves into your ears, quietening everything, helping you to turn more inward. Now you notice it moving into the jaw, unclenching and relaxing. Maybe you can feel your tongue resting softly in your mouth. As it flows down your shoulders, You can feel them melt. You can feel them dropping away from your ears. Isn't the feeling lovely as it spreads down your back, bringing warmth and support? It gently flows into your heart space, softening, opening. It feels steady and calm. It flows into your tummy, allowing ease with a gentle rhythm of breath. And then it flows into your hips, down your legs, into your feet, grounding you completely. Relax now. You are fully held, deeply calm, and completely safe in this sacred place. Bathe in this energy for a few more moments. Please feel free to continue to rest here for another while, or we can close the session with me by gently bringing the hands to prayer at the heart center, thumbs to the third eye. May you have peace in your thoughts this week, to your mouth. May you have peace in your word this week, and to your hearts. May you have peace and love in your hearts this week. We will bow to our own hearts, namaste, and we will all namaste to each other. Namaste, everybody. Thank you, guys. See you again soon.